I wanted to do this video because I get this question all of the time, and I get it from people in 3 different situations. The first, people looking to complete this program extremely fast already have a lot of this knowledge. They have been in real estate for years, either as a real estate assistant or working in the administration department for a real estate brokerage, or a real estate agent that gave up their career years ago and let their license expire. Second are people that have a ton of time on their hands and they're able to study 8 to 10 hours a day to get their license as fast as possible. And third are people that just don't want to read the material. There may be practical learners, and when they're reading the material, it's just not sticking and they want to get into the field as fast as possible. Okay, so I do want to say that 100% watch this video here though if you still want to complete the program fast, but in a reasonable amount of time. The video I'll link in the cards shows how I got the real estate license fast. I got it in 4.5 months without studying more than 3 hours a day. I'll put that there because it's more of a reasonable amount of time, but in this video I'll show you just exactly how fast it can be done. Okay, so when people tell me they have all of the knowledge, or they have 8 to 10 hours a day to study and want to get it done fast, I still tell them there are wait times to take into account. You have to take into consideration these wait times to access the exams and the simulation session weeks. So what we'll do is we'll go look at exactly how fast it can be done. Then we'll look at a few ways to study much faster. And last, at the end of the video, I'll put out a challenge. So stay to the end to see that. Quickly though, if you like these videos, consider subscribing and liking. It means a ton, but let's just dive straight into the video. First, we'll go look at the wait times and make a schedule timed needed based on the amount of time that they make us wait. Let's head over to the Humber College Real Estate website and log in, then go to course/exam registration. Scroll down, go to exam 1 and register now. Okay, scroll down again, and if we look here, if today is the 17th, the closest we can book this exam is 8 days from today. Okay, so 8 days for exam 1, but I want you to keep this in mind as well. It's always the wait time plus 1 day. So it will be 8 days plus 1. Because, and I'll quick show you, if you go to purchase the actual course 1, so you go course 1 this time, then you will see the cost here, then register. If we look here, if today is the 17th, we can't actually start it until tomorrow, the 18th. Don't ask me why they do this. There are a couple theories out there, but we have to take this 1 day into account. All of these wait times from C1 to C5 will be plus 1 day. Okay, so 9 days for exam 1. Let's look at exam 2 and register now. Scroll down again, and it looks like another 8 days. So 8 plus 1, another 9 days for C2. And we'll super fast check course 3 as well. It's looking like it's going to be the same. Exam 3, register now, scroll down, and okay, the same. Another 8 plus 1. So we're at 27 days for the first 3 courses. Let's quick check simulation session 1, because usually these are longer wait times with the need to have facilitators, of course. If we go simulation session 1, then register now again and scroll down. Okay, so we're looking at just over 2 weeks to start. You'll for sure want to choose the week session because the 3 consecutive weekends will take you much longer. So you'd pick the November 1st, so 2 weeks plus 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 days for Sims 1. The simulation sessions will slow you down for sure, but that puts us at 47 days. Let's just assume that course 4 is another 8 plus 1, so another 9 days there, putting us at 56. Let's have a look at Sims 2. We'll go simulation session 2 exam, then register again, scroll down, and this looks like the same. Okay, so we want the weekday session again, but in this case, Sims 2 is actually only 4 days long. So this will be a day less at 19 days, which puts us at 75 days going into the last course, course 5, that has no exam. We will go to register and we will have to wait that single day plus 1 day to access it. So we'll call it 2 days and that will be it. You can officially finish the entire Humber College real estate program in 77 days. So as mentioned before, if you're a person that has worked at a brokerage for years and has this knowledge, or a real estate agent that has let their license expire and wants to get back in, this is the fastest you can do the course. I'll super quick mention that if you are a real estate agent that did let their license expire, I would call Humber College Real Estate first. I have heard of circumstances where they bump you ahead, so check that out. I'll put their phone number in the description below. But if you are in the majority of people that just want to get this course done fast or have a ton of time to study, What should your study plan look like? In my opinion, you have 4 options. Option 1 is if you actually do have that much time, have the ability to study 8 to 10 hours a day without getting burnt out, you might actually be able to read a good portion of the content, especially course 1 being the smallest in size, but by the time you get to course 2, 3, and 4, it might be significantly harder for you to keep up as they are bigger in size. Option 2 would be to do, in my opinion, all of the quizzes that Humber College gives you. You can almost reverse engineer your learning by attempting the answers and then using the answers to learn. If I was doing this though, I would also read every module summary that you can find at the end of each module. Third and fourth are third-party tools and software to help you learn and study. The first is MiniCram. MiniCram offers study notes and practice questions to help streamline the process or help in general with passing the exams. They come at a cost of around $30 to $35 depending on the size of the course, and I will put all of the links to everything I discuss in the description below, including the link to the fourth Passit.ca. Also a third-party study tool, Passit offers more in-depth study strategies like interactive course notes, rapid recall questions, and you can even take the entire test with a timer to get prepared. Passit is a little more expensive at $38 to $46 per course, depending on the size as well. If you're just using MiniCram or Passit, what's kind of nice is that one day we mentioned earlier that we all have to wait for Humber College courses after we purchase. Well, you can actually go purchase Passit for that course and of course have access to it right away, like most digital products apart from Humber. Getting through the course crazy fast is possible. It wasn't for me. I'm not able to study 8 to 10 hours a day. 3 hours is my max, and I recommend that video in the cards, and I'll put it at the end of the video as well. One quick last piece of logistics though, and I do mention it in this video, and I want you to know, and I know this is going to sound a bit weird, but if you're using outside strategies like Passit, or even have all of this knowledge like mentioned at the start and don't need to read any of the material, you will still have to click through each course to book your exam. You will not be able to book your exam until this progress bar here reaches 100%. The system, Humber College's website, won't give you the option to purchase the exam until the course is complete, or at least clicked through. So in this case of wanting to get this done as fast as possible, you will purchase your course, wait one day, remember, then click through the entire program to book your exam. That's how it's done, so a bit of a grind, but if getting this license as fast as possible is something you are dedicated to, it won't be that hard. Quick note as well though, once you finish course 5, you have your transcripts, you have your police background check, you've chosen your brokerage, RICO will have to look over and approve your application, which in my case did only take 2 days, so you could get lucky. But at the time of this video, in late 2021, people are waiting about 8 to 10 days or even more, so account for that. That can be frustrating, I know, but completely out of our control, so I don't focus or stress over stuff that is out of our control. But let's finish this video with a challenge. If you think you can pull this off, let's say if you think you can finish the 7 courses, 6 exams in, let's call it 80 days, I would love to have you on this channel. You would be a legend in the community. I would interview you. You'd explain just how you pulled it off. You can find all of my information in the description below. DM, email, comment on this video. I get back to everyone. I really hope that video helped. My name's Callum Moore, eXp Realty real estate agent here in Ontario. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.